So yeah, Medabots, episode 16? Yeah, 16. Oh god, I'm so unprepared. The
The one with the
what
flower guy.
the one with the flower guy who just stalks someone but not really, because that's someone else. And by someone I mean something else. And by something else I mean literally his robot.
Because Medabots aren't people.
Medabots aren't people, silly. Oh
So
man.
yeah, I mentioned this before we went live, but uh, I watched these for last week. We didn't do a thing last week. I went
Yeah.
to go watch the supposed new episodes this week, realized they were the same ones from last week, and decided,
I really wish I could just lie and be like, oh yeah, I was busy working on this. It was so hard, guys. But it's like, nah, I can't. I was just like, yeah, I just scheduled wrong, and holy crap, things were not going together. But yeah,
uh,
this God, it's every now and then I just look over. It's like, oh yeah, I should probably like be focused on actually moving the character and doing puppetry stuff or whatever. And it's like, nah, I should probably just be natural. Who
so
cares?
if you want it to work the easiest, because are you just like clicking on the buttons in the program or whatever?
I mean, more I'm just focusing on like, oh yeah, maybe I should be like moving my head or doing whatever or like, yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, acting is actually a part of the whole thing to like be
Yeah,
expressive and whatnot.
kind of
But
is, huh?
yeah, um,
Yeah.
because you don't get the exaggerated facial movements unless you actually exaggerate your facial expressions.
Yeah, God, it's kind of I had to like turn the sensitivity up so hard to get good mouth movement. Holy crap!
Heh.
It would not work anything less than like one. It was like crazy. But yeah, it's so freaking. God, what even happened this episode? Yeah, it's
So,
like Flower Guy likes a girl and he's too nervous to talk to her because he is that timid romance. And
but
they
also,
yeah.
but also the coach likes her, but also one of the dudes from the Robo Robo gang likes her.
Yeah, can we address the like this like that love triangles are not actually triangles?
Well, not this one. This is a love square.
Well, that implies that the guys are into each other too, right? This is like a love X. This is a love cross.
Sure. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, what like the shape be where it's like, 3 points and it's like they're two just connecting to one, And freaking love V? Yeah, I think that's what we normally get.
Whatever the case, it's just a lot of this guy being really timid around this girl, and then like there's evidence that maybe she's being stalked. She is
Yeah.
actually. There's a scene where like she's in her house and like she gets a phone call and the caller is like silent. Uh,
Yeah, it's the love Y, that's it. Yeah, this would be a love Y.
yeah.
Yeah, we get some freaking stalker photos that we find at the flower guy's house.
Yeah, and there's a flower petal left at the school. She's like a music teacher, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. She's a very
Oh,
nice music teacher who just goes out of her way to fix the flower guy's wound when he gets hurt. And she like bandages it up and she's like really nice to him and clearly very attentive. And it's like, alright, she's clearly into you, idiot. Just go for it.
just go for it, dude.
Listen, you have
Uh,
nothing to lose at this point.
there's also um a weird moment where like she's in like her classroom playing the piano or something, and like there are some like literal elementary school students saying something like, wow, I'd like her to give me private lessons or whatever.
Ooh,
It's like,
yeah.
what in the world?
Yeah, the heck are you doing, kids? That's not good. You shouldn't do that. Actually, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, and it's like, oh no, you're just making up like the innuendo or whatever. It's like, I don't know, the summers like italicized it, like to emphasize private lessons.
Yeah, those private lessons in quote in the it's like she is Kimzora and she's like, alright, today we'll learn the flute and they're getting all sad and she busts out like an actual flute and she's like, blow. Do it. It's like actual lessons. Oh man. But yeah, they search out like, all right, so first they're like, oh hey, yo, we need to help him confess his love, and it's like, oh, there's a stalker, and it's like, oh, who can the stalker be? Yo, is it him? Is it like, yo, the gym teacher that's also in love with the girl? Is it like his freaking weird looking robot that actively seems nervous when they question it? It could be anyone. It could be anything.
They throw out the red herring of the Robo Gang guy who likes her, and it's like, oh, well, of course it's him, but no, it's not.
That was a fun misdirect. I actually like that because it's obvious that it's like the robot, but it's like you see the Robo Gang guy. It's like, okay, is he gonna complicate things though? Is he gonna like play into this? And it's like, nah, not really. He's just, is what it is.
Yeah, I like immediately suspected the robot.
Yeah. And they're looking at the photos and the robot starts like sweating.
Well, I mean, even before that.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious.
There's all like the moment I mentioned where they're like the teacher, she gets a phone call and then it's like silent and then they hang up. And then I immediately thought his robot can't talk.
Yeah.
Which isn't true, but it up until a certain point in the episode, it doesn't say a word. And so I was like, okay, it called her, it can't speak, so it didn't, and then it hung up.
Yeah, for a bit I was like, oh, maybe the robot's like has a crush on the girl. And it's like, oh, are we going to get into how sentient these robots actually are? Are we finally gonna get into that crap? And it's like, kind of.
Well, the answer's no, because the robot
acted on its own, but not for the reasons we thought.
Yeah, the Medabot, Seeds. It's got a longer name, but he just calls it Seeds.
Yeah.
It kidnaps the teacher and like is like, yeah, she's mine, go away or whatever, and like it's revealed that the whole thing is like this big like attempt to get the flower shop guy to like man up and like play the hero and like impress the girl. And like the Medabots doing this all on purpose for that reason.
Yeah, and this is like, this is what was case. All right, like I shouldn't go ahead. I'll get there when I get there. But yeah, so we like figure out it's like, oh yeah, Seeds is behind this. He kidnaps the girl, takes her to the freaking like botanist room the flower guy made for him.
The greenhouse.
The freaking greenhouse, yeah.
Yeah, he says he made specifically for his Medabot, which is very nice.
Yeah, he's very nice to his Medabot, which is very fortunate. Very fortunate considering how evil it is.
Quote unquote evil.
Supposedly evil.
I like the moment where they get into the greenhouse and there's like a carnivorous plant and like the Robo gang runs in and like just charges headlong into it.
Yeah.
And the shopkeeper is just like, oh, it takes like several hours for this plant to digest its food. Let's just leave him.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Also, his Medabot
just
has the weirdest
background.
face.
Just a background. I'm like, wait, what is this? Is a crusher again? It's like, I should probably keep that in mind. I should probably know what these do. What I'm hotkeyed to what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you need like hotkeys or like a Steam not a Steam Deck, like a Stream Deck, like a separate thing you plug in with more buttons on it.
No, I feel like I have all the buttons I need right here. I just hit a button on the keyboard and it does the thing.
Okay. I mean, as long as it doesn't overlap with like another button you would need elsewhere or whatever.
The real problem is that, like, what I actually need is a sticky note and a pen so I can write down what button does what.
Just keep at it for long enough and you'll get it memorized.
Yeah, I figured out most of them. I think we're good.
Yeah.
I've already taken 2 of them away because the freaking eyebrows were going way too low, so that don't leave that many options left. Oh man, I probably show what that look because what was like this, and actually that done. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. That's like just strip like right. I remember because it was like go over the eyeliner makeup, and it's like okay, yeah, that actually don't look too bad at like this resolution, from like a bit of a distance. Yeah, it's the R1 that was the problem, but yeah. Oh man. But yeah, so they freaking corner the villainous evil robot plant, and it's got hostage, and it's like, okay, well, here's the deal, and I'm not gonna let her go, but if you want her to live, then act like a freaking crap, what was it? A cicada. Yeah, act like a cicada, Mabi. Just climb up that tree, act like a freaking cicada. Do it, you coward.
Medabots like, I'm not doing that. I'm a beetle, not a cicada.
Technically, you're a robot, but sure, go on. That's the thing. I feel like we hadn't got as many Mabi is an insect jokes as I'd expect from the show. But you know what? They're working. They've spaced them out.
We got the watermelon thing. We got the thing where maybe I'm just reading into it, but like the idea that like him and Rokusho, he doesn't like Rokusho because they're both like beetles.
Yeah. Oh man, I like their little dumb beetle rivalry where Rokusho's like, yes, but insects are so great. They have the exact purpose, and I am a bug, you see? And Mabi's like, sure, what are you saying, man?
Yeah, fight me.
Yeah, shut up, fight me, you coward. Do it.
But yeah, I don't even remember how this gets resolved. Like, something happens and they figure out a way to like attack Seeds and like capture him or whatever. And it's like, all right, finish him off, Medabeat. It's like before he can, the shop owner realizes what's going on and he goes and frees him. And it's just like, you were trying to help me, weren't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, here's the R1. Yeah, they actually don't look too bad at distance too. Yeah, alright. That's fine. I remember that, yeah. But yeah, they like... This is one of those things where like he distracts the robot for a bit. No, like, yeah, Mabi distracts him so that the guy can like sneak around and knock it off. And he's like, alright, quick, Mabi, tie him up. And Mabi just does it, and it's like, I don't think this should count as a fight exactly.
Yeah.
If it's like just literally like, oh, you just, grab them with rope, I don't think that counts as a battle specifically.
It's not strictly a row battle because I'm pretty sure if the human partner like jumped in and interfered, it would like disqualify it or something.
God, this is gonna get so much more complicated next episode. Because this episode, I'm like, oh yeah, if you use Russian, you just, you literally just tie someone up. I don't know if that should count as like a fight scene. And the next episode is a moment where it's like, oh yeah, someone like technically loses while the other person is asleep. It's like,
Yeah,
I don't know if that should count either. I'm gonna be real. That's a bit much.
I don't know. Icky issues a command and Medabeat does it and he beats him.
Yeah. No, that maybe I'll have to think on that one. I don't know if I'd give Mubby the win. Not that he really needs it so far.
Yeah.
Seeing as freaking like 83.3% win rate at 20 battles. Jeez. We're only on like episode like 16. It hasn't even been 20 fights yet. No, it's been 20 fights. It hasn't even been 20 episodes yet. That's what I meant to say. Oh, man. But yeah, so they sort of like, they just do the thing, save the girl, and it's like, oh yeah, now she can like finally confess her love to the flower guy. And it's like, oh hey, you can like, do the thing, it's fine, no one will interrupt you. Hard cut to everyone else showing up to interrupt them. And it's like, and nothing changed.
Yeah, she like you said, it's clear that she likes him. Like he's like trying to work up the courage to say something, and she's patiently waiting for him. And like, yeah, the stupid coach and the Robo guy charge in and like interrupt it. It's like, oh great.
Yeah. Great. This is gonna be a thing, I guess. Maybe they'll get together by the very end of the series in an epilogue or something after never showing up again.
Yeah, who knows?
That seems about right for them. That seems about par for the course.
Unless we get a big episode where it's like everybody's here, even from the side episodes.
Yeah,
which would make the dub reordering really weird.
Everyone is finally here. Don't you remember this guy? It's like, no, that episode hasn't happened. But don't you remember when Mubby got the octopus legs? It's like, no, that hasn't happened.
Yeah, but what about the episode where he got the crab claw?
Just it's like, yeah, damn it. Oh man. Well, at least we got the episode where he got the doc study hand. At least that's a thing.
Yeah. Hey, it must not have mattered too much because I praised the series for watching the dub.
Listen, I'm sure the doc study claw will never show up. That is gonna be the most useless one ever.
Yeah. No, wait. Yeah, okay.
So yeah, should we move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, thoughts out this episode, I guess?
It's fine.
It's alright. It's kind of whatever. It wasn't really that funny to me. I don't really care that much about the characters. It's kind of goofy. It is what it is, Could be better, could be worse.
Yeah, it's a fine episode, but like trying to make me care about the romance between these two characters we've literally never seen until this episode.
Yeah. It is what it is, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah.